Just getting ready for the second half action. As the lights are on here at Fun Park, Shane. Just looking around me, I don't see any changes on either team, which I wouldn't have expected anyway.
No, I wouldn't think so. I think both teams are happy enough the way they're playing. Fun Harps has a lot more possession of the ball in that first half, but I think Wexford will be happy enough. Just be content to sit down and contain, and restrict Fun Harps to the attacks and any shots onto the goalkeeper, Noel Heffern.
Yeah, so Piper there, early header, but Cape Cowan clears his lines up into the Wexford Harp. And it's a good battle over that side again between O'Donnell and the left back there, Young Chambers, or Crawford, sorry. He's been... So we'll try and bring you a few scores here in the second half as well from around the grounds tonight. Plenty of action in the first division, and after 60 minutes in most of the other games, it's Bray 3, Kerry 1, Athlone 0, Treaty 1, Cove 1, Waterford 0. Big scoreline there, and Galway 2-0 up against Longford, and still waiting a goal here at Fun Park. And of course, this game kicked off 50 minutes later than our game, Shane.
I think Cove were 2-0 down here. But I thought they were fantastic in the second half, to come back to 2-2, so I think Cove was a very, very good side.
Yeah, definitely agree with that, as Flood finds some space in the middle of the field. He spreads a good ball out here to Kevin Jordan, who looks forward, not much ahead of him, so goes back to McMonigal. Oh, just kind of force that pass inside. And it's Dobbs, who's now wearing the number 27. After getting a head injury in the first half, lays it off to his midfield partner Piper, who goes back to Crawford. So Lunch on the ball here. Dobbs again using his body well, he just lays it off, but a wee bit forced there as Tim Heimer gets on it. So he finds the left centre back McMonigal here. Wexford put a wee bit of a press on the playing off the back this time, Shane. They're pushing on a wee bit, but more pressure on the Fun Harps build up.
Yeah, that
leaves a wee bit of space up here though for
do you
Harps.
know, it might help Fun Harps, if Wexford kind of press up higher, leaves a wee bit of space on behind, Sean O'Donnell's very, very quick, and Aaron McLaughlin there, he's very, very quick as well. So if he comes on, he'll be he could cause a bit of bother.
Again, Noah Baba uses his body well there. Ball slips out of Kevin Porter's hands, but deemed as a foul throat. A bit unlucky though.
It's unlucky, surely. I think you see them being thrown again.
So Douglas to the midfield to Chambers. He finds a way a bit right back here. It's a good ball for well read there by McMonigal. Puts the ball up the line here for De Silva to chase. It's a good battle between these two all night. Two physical players, Shane. No harm seeing them going at it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Philip just he stood his ground really, but Hugh Douglas did well there to get the clearance as well. So good physical battle. Just I wonder if Fun Harps will just go for pure pace. Later on in 10 or 15 minutes. And maybe put Aaron McLaughlin up front there instead of Philip De Silva. But it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, good tackle there by Flood, who's knocked over, but they play on. Good battle with him and Piper. Piper comes out best there. There's Crawford. Corberley gets on the ball. He finds McCann, who finds Corberley again in a dangerous position. There's a good block there by McMonigal. Shane got his foot across. Yeah, just the right time, didn't he? Well timed.
He just spotted the danger, and he came across and he blocked that shot.
So, scrappy enough start to this second half here at Fun Park as both teams look to settle into the second half here. Of course, Wexford sitting 1 point ahead of Fun Harps in the league table, so both teams know what this game means tonight. It's a good long throw into the box. Dobbs done well to retrieve the ball. Whip back in of pace, knocked down by Douglas, is dangerous. It's a great header by McCallion.
Yeah, that was the man you wanted in the back post there. Dahi McCallion, who's very, very good in the air. It's a great header.
So this is what Ryan Flood loves too. We've always just overrun just a wee bit. I think he thought the defender wasn't going to come, Shane, and he did come at the last second, so he just got a wee bit excited, I think. But a space for them to play here. Chambers finds Webb. Tries to get to the line, but he's going to be shepherded out here by the linesman has given a corner here. It was a good tackle there by Monagle, but
come here, that there can ricochet anywhere. It was a good block by Shane McMonagle to stop the cross going on. Just a wee bit unfortunate by Ryan Flood there. He was running at so much pace, just a wee bit heavy on the touch, and it was an interception there by I think it was Hugh Douglas there.
So just taking their time with this corner, Wexford. As again, it's the left back. Crawford's going to swing him with his left foot. He's floated this one in. Baba does enough to get it clear. Under pressure, Dobbs, who's dangerous on the ball. He makes a great angle for himself, but it's just gone over the back post. A bit too much on it. I'm going to give a special shout out to our match sponsors tonight, the Gordon family, and in particular to Benny Gordon, who turns 98 now in July. Shane, that's a big innings, and fair play to him, and fair play to the family for honouring his birthday by doing something like that, sponsoring the game tonight. Nice touch.
Yeah, I would know the whole family. I would know Benny as well, and he would have never missed, these games. A fantastic supporter and down through the years, and the family are avid Fun Harps supporters as well, and it's a lovely gesture to sponsor the game there tonight, and we wish him happy birthday as well. So it's 98th birthday.
Yeah, so congratulations to him, and I see here in the programme he says how he's going to celebrate. He says he's going to celebrate quietly but with cake, so fair play to him.
Yeah, I wonder when that's going to happen, because it might take a wee run up, forget a wee cup of tea and cake myself.
No doubt. As Wexford on the attack again, but it's broken up, and McCallion with a strong tackle. He has to be a wee bit careful. Himself and young Duffy both carrying a yellow card after the first half. Something like that could just change this game completely, Shane.
Can't surely. Come here, there was nothing on it. The ball was there, so
yeah.
there was, they were entitled to go for it.
So Lynch under pressure from De Silva. Does well to find Heffernan, who will go along, but he's kind of cut across it, which is going to drop short. Chambers. Tim Duffy just lays it off. Nice and simple to Jordan, who looks to go down the line. It's a good ball. Good battle again here between Douglas and Silva. It's a good tackle and good defending again by Webb, the right back.
Really, really good defending by Reese Webb. Fantastic.
Good combination play here by Wexford as they've retained possession. Growing in confidence as the game goes on. Knocking the ball about really well here. This is a bit of space on the far side, but Baba's there just to cut it out. Chance for a break here with O'Donnell, but he's just going to go long instead to Flood. Just like to see a bit more patience in front of Shane in situations like that there. When there's not much on up front, maybe just retain possession.
It was a difficult situation that Reese Webb was in. He's facing his own goal. The clearance from Douglas landed on him. Kevin Jordan was putting a lot of pressure on him there, but he did, and he hooked it on. And then created an opportunity then for Wexford to play forward. Nice few interchanges of passing there, but just broke down Noah Baba there. Came across in a great covering.
Yeah, I just see Darren Murphy calling young Aaron McLaughlin back to the bench there, Shane. Looks like he's going to come on very soon here. The young man from Kerrykeel, I'm sure he'll have butterflies in his stomach as he's sitting on the bench there getting ready, but he'll be waiting to get on here. He'll be chopping at the bit, no doubt, knowing young Aaron.
Yeah, of course he will. And you know what? The youth don't really have nerves at that age. You're just wanting to get on the pitch, and you think you're 10 foot tall. So we know Aaron from years ago, and from his, as I say, about 11 or 12 years of age, and we know his capabilities and that. And he's done very well training this week. And he's going to get an opportunity. He might get 35 minutes here, and we'll just see how he goes. Hopefully, he can be that spark.
For sure. I've had the pleasure of seeing Aaron as a 7-8-year-old down with Mulroy Academy. Like the Fergus McAteer and them, doing a lot of work with the kids down there, so it's good to see all the hard work paying off as he's climbed the ladder through Harps from under 13 as well. So you'll see him in a minute if you haven't seen him before. And it'd be interesting who'd take off here, Shane, or might change the system, do you think? Or
I would keep the system. I know it depends what he wants to do. Is he going to go for one hold-up player and a bit of pace, or is he going to go for pure pace? So if it's a hold-up player and a bit of pace, it's probably going to Philip De Silva and then Aaron.
Yeah, trouble here is Webb cuts inside, and Chambers weighs up his options. Good patience here. Yeah, a lot of time here on the edge of the box for Wexford. Harps seem to be inviting a bit of trouble. But McMonagall's done well, but again, the experienced Dobbs has done well. Oh, and it's just got a near post there. It was a wee half chance. Harps living a wee bit dangerously here last couple minutes. As the away team have grown in confidence, but Damon Duffy gets on it, and he's hooked that ball forward to Floody. That's well defended by Lynch. Yeah, he's going to do a quick long throw. Look for Donald's pace again. Piper's there covering, and he's done well. Piper's done well again to defend first team there, and it's well cleared by Lynch into the middle of the field where it's picked up by Corberley, and it's fished up by Hobbs. Danny Furlong has a big chance here, but no, Baba uses up body very well there, Shane, just to hold off his man.
I was lucky, probably Noah Baba wasn't so good.
Yeah.
Very, very well covering there by Corbin Piper again. Sean O'Donnell's very, very quick, so he stood his ground just and he got his body in between the man and ball,
Yeah.
So.
But no doubt the away team have grown in confidence at the start of the second half as we into almost the 58th minute here. De Silva trying to hold up first team just to take the pressure off. He's dinked forward into a decent area, but Lynch comes across to cover well. Oh, he slipped though on the surface. De Silva gets on it, and the referee pulls it back. Oh, he's going to book him. Slightly harsh again. That's 3 bookings tonight, Shane, and all 3 have been, well, bar maybe the Macalia one was a bit late, but
I don't think I was a booking at all. No. He tried to turn and he fell, and Philip De Silva had to jump over the top of him to get to the ball, and he just slipped his back, so there's no malice in that at all. I didn't know if it was a free kick or not. Never mind, been booked.
Yeah, so Philip De Silva makes way tonight.
Yeah, he's just going to go for pure pace here then.
Yeah, Aaron McLaughlin, the young 17-year-old from Carrickeel, former Mulroy Academy player, and has been with Harps since under 13s in the National League. And great to see him coming on and make his Harps debut. Of course, came on and scored a few weeks ago. Of course, Aaron got the 3rd goal down in Treaty. Good few weeks ago now. Wee bit of handbags at 6 paces here in the penalty box as the referee tries to settle it down. No Baba in the thick of it. And Piper looks like. Or McCann. He books Baba. And he books McCann. I didn't see him there, Shane. Did you see anything? No.
There's no bookings on there at all. It's just a wee bit of pushing and shoving. There's nothing really in that. Wexford are eager to keep the ball out of their net, and Harps are eager to get it on their net, and there's a bit of pushing and shoving, but there's nothing on that at all.
Yeah. So a chance here for Flood to whip one in. It's gone deep to the back post. It's knocked back out again. It goes back to Flood. In fact, Duffy gets on it. He finds Flood, who's going to try and whip that in. It's probably keeper favourite here. Oh, he almost dropped it. But he's done well to hold on to it there.
I think when you have too much time in certain situations, you get a wee bit lax. But he got it in the second attempt there.
Yeah, Hugh Douglas here just gone down in the box here, Shane, holding his hamstring, I think. And I know early on in the game too, he seemed to be holding the back of the hamstring as well. So maybe he's taking as far as he could at this stage. And
Yeah, and he'd be a loss as well. You know,
Huge loss.
he had a big battle there with Philip De Silva, and I suppose with Philip going off now and Aaron McLaughlin coming on, if Wexford have a centre half, there's a bit of pace, because Aaron's very, very quick and Sean O'Donnell's very, very quick. Maybe it mightn't be a bad substitution, but he's very, very solid on there and strong and experienced. So, of course, it'd be a loss if it happens to see there's taping up the hamstring. But as everybody kind of knows, if there's any twins in the hamstring at all, he's not going to last much longer.
Forget about it for sure. So, just way up. He's going to come off here for a wee second to see how he is.
Yeah, just running down through the games. There's 75 minutes gone in the games here. So Bray are 3-1 up against Kerry at home. Athlone are at home to Treaty, and Treaty are 1-0 up. Cove Ramblers at home to Waterford, and still 1-0 up. Galway are 2-0 up at home to Longford, and it's, as you can see, it's 0-0 here.
So Douglas back into the play here. He's hoping he can run that often. So Heffernan goes long to this right side. It's well headed by Monegal. Duffy slices it behind him. And McKinnon can't really go on the tackle. Ben O'Neill. There's a wee chance for Aaron McLaughlin to show the crowd. He's got a head on it. And he gets it back again. He's trying to flick it around the corner to O'Donnell. And again, it's good defend there, Shane, by... Is it Webb again, is it? Yeah. Superb defend by the right back again, Shane.
Yeah, really good covering as well. So the right back, Rhys Webb did very, very well as well. Now, good covering on by I think it was a midfielder as well. Or maybe it was Benjamin Lynch there.
Yeah. So just wee glimpse there of the kind of pace that Aaron has and the threat he can cause opposition teams. Just as we're going through our injury here, just a quick shout out for some of the fixtures on this weekend with the Harps Academy. Men's under 19s are home to Athlone on Sunday at 2 o'clock in the community centre. Under 17s are away to Athlone tomorrow, and under 14s are home to Bohemians tomorrow over in the academy grounds at 2 o'clock. And of course, the women's under 19s are away to Shamrock Rovers on Sunday, and the under 17s are away to Drogheda tomorrow. So best luck to all those teams over the weekend.
Yeah, a few substitutions there for Wexford. Derry Livingston came on. Mark Hanratty there come on as well. I think the two of them, one of them's away into left-sided midfield and one onto midfield there.
So edge of the box here. Corberley just finds Dobbs again, who's been getting more and more into the game as this is going on.
Yeah, he won a great header there, flicked on. Yeah. He got the second balls. Then it was
Baba looking for O'Donnell. He's beaten in there again. Corberley looking to swing one in. Porter clears his lines. That's too easy for Lynch. Time and space. He'll look to play it into the midfield again. Time and space for the sub there, Livingston. Great play again by young Webb, who's done well in the second half up this right side. So super ball in. Oh, it's a big chance here. He's laid it off to Dobbs, who makes no mistake from the box. I just said, Shane, he's getting more and more into the game, and there he is. Johnny on the spot. It was a good pass off there by the sub, Hanratty, who could have had a shot himself, Shane, but he just gave it out to the marksman Dobbs, and he made no mistake.
I think that's the key. Hanratty knows the quality of Aaron Dobbs, and he says, I'll give it to his main man. So fantastic finish when it was played over. Rhys Webb did fantastic down the right hand side. A great first touch inside. Went down, turned back on his left hand side, and it was ball played in. Hanratty took a great position then at the edge of the box and just did the right thing and laid it off to Dobbs. Nice weighted pass, and Dobbs just hit it first day into the far corner. Fantastic finish, So this is what we were talking about. Wexford kind of. They're containing, and then they have the quality going forward, and you can just see that there now.
So Aaron Dobbs putting Wexford 1-0 up here as we're into the 64th minute here now.
Wexford has changed their attack a wee bit. In the second half, they're squeezing the ball up a wee bit higher as well. So they're not really in a low to mid block. They're really in a mid block.
Yeah, big chance here again. Hanratty.
Yeah, and they're pushing up high, and and pressing Finn Harps up high as well. So they're not letting them play out from the back.
Yeah,
which may help Harps coming near the end of the game, because the wee bit of pace that Harps have up front as well now.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if they can continue with that tactic as they've taken the lead here 1-0. And they're certainly going to fight for every ball now. It's a long journey home for them, but they want to go back with all 3 points, and they're certainly in the driving seat now. But it's up to Dave Rogers' team to react now in the second half. There's a good bit of time to go, Shane, so they shouldn't hit the panic button. They have 25 minutes of normal time to play here, plus whatever additional time the ref adds on. But they haven't threatened as much, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, when you look at the chances that Noel Heffernan had to make, the saves. It looks like a free kick here. He hasn't really been tested, long range shots, but I'm sure Finn Harps now playing onto the town end will put a bit of pressure on now. Plenty of time, there's 25 minutes to go here.
So it'll be Damon Duffy who's going to actually take this free kick, or is it Flood maybe? McCann, but a space at the far post here. Always a threat in the air. Oh, no, it wasn't a bad ball in. Shane was well.
Fantastic ball in. Yeah, great ball in. When you go up, you should feel that I'm going to get in the end of this. And you should give everything to get in the end of the ball. Fantastic ball in. Corbin Piper did well as well there defending. He didn't want to clear it because he could have shanked it onto his own goals and that. So he shepherded out. Good communication by the goalkeeper and Piper as well there, but. Need to have the desire and hunger to get in there, and I suppose you missed that from Ellis Ferrer there. He'd be the kind of man that would be.
Well, one there, and the sub there, number 2. Livingston has found Dobbs. Oh, what a super save with his foot there, almost doing the splits there. Tim Heimer, Shane, was a big chance to go 2-0 up.
Yeah, really, really good. I don't know if it was a counter-attack or a break, but good football by Wexford. They played it down the side, and Dobbs got a lovely ball. He's seen a striking partner, I think it was, or was it Hanratty coming in? Just played a nice, a good weighted pass as well back to him, and he had a good shot, and Tim Heimer made a good save with his foot there at the front post.
Super reactions by Heimer, and if that goal went in, you would think it would be a game-setting match, but Harps need to be careful here, don't concede a second. They've just, in fairness to Wexford, they've kind of dominated the last 10-15 minutes in Finn Park. It's a good ball in. Oh, it's a super header there by.
Yeah, it looks like a corner. Yep.
Yeah, I think it was Douglas and McMonigal both went for it, and the referee, Jason McMonigal, got the final touch on it.
Yeah, I think Shane McMonigal just did enough. If he didn't track that run, it would have been a free header there.
Wexford on the up here as they look to put this game to bed. Again, it's a good ball on by Keith Cowan this time, dominant in the air, clears his lines. Goes back to the left back, Crawford again. He'll look to whip this into the box, no doubt, which he does. Piper's remained up, or Douglas. And Piper judged to have fouled McMonigal there, was it?
Good header by Shane McMonigal there. He came down awkward on his, I think it's his ankle there, but he should be alright. Should be able to run that off.
Yeah, so Porter goes back to Baba here. So he looks to go forward here to Kevin Jordan. It's an ambitious pass right across the pitch. He's won the header in fairness, but
yeah, I think that when them balls come up, and if Kevin Jordan's up high up this pitch, Sean O'Donnell needs to be high up the other side as well, so you nearly have 3 across the top there.
Yeah. Do well to win the header there, Jordan, but there's a good through ball to Dobbs. Heimer stands his ground, but he's beat. Oh, and he just put it into the side net, and you know what? Heimer just stood up long enough, I think, Shane, just to force him that wee bit extra wide, and just it was a tough angle in fairness to Dobbs to finish there.
Yeah, he just done enough, you know, to push him out wide. You know, a fantastic turn by Hanratty. You know, Hanratty started this game. He come on, he's making a big impression on this game. Lovely turn there, and Noah Baba just got caught with the turn. Thought he was just going to hold it up, and a good ball to Dobbs, you know, and he'll be disappointed that he didn't hit the target, but Wexford are very, very dangerous going forward here.
Yeah, Dobbs again showing well and leaving that ball well off. As if look for the switch, but this could be intercepted. No, just a wee bit quicker at the moment, everything. The away team. McLaughlin tracks back. Well, here's a chance for McLaughlin to show a wee bit of pace. And the crowd are certainly showing him encouraging him to go on. And just good defending there. Douglas just stepped across the young McLaughlin there, but just showed a wee bit of his pace there, Shane.
Yeah, and it's kind of, you know, we know Aaron's got that ability to run onto channels and stuff. You can't leave him to do it all himself, you know. Yeah. So he needs a wee option to pop it off, maybe, because he's away on his own half where he saved the ball. So pop it off, go again, get it back higher up the pitch, and then show what you can do, you know.
Again, Dobbs comes on with a strong header. Duffy lays it off to Cowan. Puts it into the corner. Morgan gets up well to win the header, but it's a good chance here to get in. A couple of players around him, but he's done well.
You know, that's that's what you want to do as a fullback or a defender. You know, when you're clearing the ball up a line, somebody's closing down that quick, you want to hit it off them to get the throw on yourself.
Yeah. So Kevin Jordan replaced there by young Max Johnson.
Substitution number 3, Max Johnson, replacement number 15, Kevin Jordan.
So Corberley, who's moved in from the left side, Shane, from the first half, he's done much better in the middle of the field there. As Piper goes sprawling through, just have been fouled. Ref. I think game management comes into it here, Shane, and Wexford are definitely on top of things here, and they seem to be controlling this game at the moment. Van Harps seem short of ideas at the moment.
Yeah, and they're very strong down this right hand side. I think Rhys Webb's doing very, very well. Piper's still strong in the middle. And Hanratty's really made an impression when he came into the game here.
Yeah, as Dave Rogers and Darren Murphy there knocking their heads together, see if they come up with something maybe that'll change it around for Harps. This is dangerous, so we won from the training ground, I think. And it almost comes off, but not good enough. Max Johnson wins the header, lays it off to Aaron, who shows a blister and pace. The keeper, can he square it? Oh, he tried the right ball, but just a great defending again by Lynch. It was good defending by the Wexford centre half in fairness, but again, good play by young McLaughlin. That gives the home crowd a wee bit of a lift there, Shane, and something maybe to fade off now as they try and get back into this game. It was well done by Max Johnson, who started that play. Oh, Cowan is giving it away. A wee chance now, but McCallion is back. Hooks it clear. Look at McMonagle's in trouble here, and he's lost it to McCann. He'll get it back from Dobbs. There's a man on the back stick here, unmarked. But McCannion's done well to cover the space there. So just a wee break on there, Shane. 3-on-1 for a second. If Aaron could have seen the fire. Very hard when running full tilt to see the boys inside, you know.
I tried his best there. Yeah. It was good. It was a good block.
Really
there.
Good break by Aaron. Yeah. But good to see a bit of support there too. So
exactly.
So again, a corner, which is dangerous. Oh, that was a chance and a half there. I think Piper actually missed it, Shane, as it went through his legs as he went to hook it into the net.
They don't have a wild lot of players in the box there either, you know.
Yeah. Piper gets on the loose ball. He finds Livingston, who just knocked it out of play. I think there's been a collision on the far side, is it? So we're into the 75th minute here at Finn Park, and the away team 1-0 up. So Harps build up in the north half again. This Captain Keith Cowan looks for McMonigal. Looks okay again. It goes back to Keith Cowan. So Wexford just dropped back into that mid block again, Shane. 1-0 up. It's a good game management as they look to hold on to this lead. Keeping Porter goes back to Dahi McCallion. Baba. The home crew get a bit frustrated here, and rightly so maybe, just but a bit of patience too by Van Harps, but you don't mind that.
Well, if you don't have options go forward,
Yeah.
you come back again.
McLaughlin clips one into the box. There's a good ball into there by Jordan, by McMonigal there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think a wee bit of communication then with Aaron. You know,
Yeah.
somebody could have told him he had time to turn. You know, but
Yeah.
just no communication. So he thought he was under pressure, and he tried to get it in quicker than what he should have. Really.
He had a good chance to go 1-on-1 there, yeah. Oh, keep going. He's got away with it. McMonigal recovered situation as he goes out to McCallion. Good touch by Johnson. He finds Porter. He finds O'Donnell. He gets cleaned out of it by the left back, and he gets away with that one, Shane. We've seen similar ones to getting a yellow card.
I think I don't think there was any of them yellow cards. You know,
No,
so
me
I
neither.
don't think that one was either.
No.
I think it was a wee ricochet, kind of came back off him and knocked forward, and Sean kind of went over the top of it. So there wasn't much on it, but it was a free kick. It was a free
So
kick.
Ryan flooded with a chance here. The last one just went past the far post here, so maybe one of the Harps players will be alerted this time.
Yeah, Dahi McCallion usually goes to the back post, you know, but see him in the middle of the goals here, just around the penalty spot. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of ball comes in here.
Dropped in, and it's hit it. McLaughlin. Oh, he's just unlucky. Just can't get on to the height of the ball. Just as Porter takes a bad touch, has to go back, hold it back to Heimer. Gives Wexford a chance to push up the field. McMonigal goes back to Damien Duffy. He looks
Ball by
to
Damien Duffy
switch
there.
the play. It's a pitch and a half. Sean Dahl, a great touch. Super move here, but he's just overrun a wee bit. That's well defended. And Wexford seem to have settled into Shane, just sitting in now and just absorbing a bit of pressure and saying to Van Harps, well, what have you got?
Yeah, I think so. Come and break us down, kind of thing.
Yeah,
You know, and they still are dangerous going forward.
100%.
I suppose, but they'll get tired. You know, they get tired, and it'll be really, really tough for them.
Yeah, keep going with decent ball, but
Reece Webb done very well again there.
Yeah.
But you don't want a line of people up on the forward line as well. So
Yeah.
you need to people drop off and switch the play. You know, Noah Baba stand on his own on the far side.
Yeah,
Get it out of there. Go left. Go right. Go right.
yeah. Good build up here by Harps, but again, Wexford just sitting in, saying, yeah, play in front of us all you want. Floody tries one from wee bit far out. That's a wee bit of panic setting in, but there's still a good 12 minutes to go here at Finn Park, plus additional time. As they make another sub here, it looks like number 21, Sean Fitzpatrick, is coming in to the play. I think is Douglas is finally going to make way. Yeah, he's had a good game. Hugh Douglas, in the centre defence, has
He's
been
very, very, very solid,
very
but
solid,
he must be struggling there. But it'll be interesting to see now what'll happen. It looks like Piper's going to be back in centre half, you know, and that's probably a good enough decision as well, you know, because he's well settled into the game. But they'll probably miss Douglas on there, you know, so it'll be interesting in the last 10 minutes here to see what happens.
And more importantly, probably miss Piper in the middle of the field too, I'll be thinking.
Absolutely,
so,
yeah.
McCallion gets a second bite at that one. Noah Baba trying to use his strength here. Gets on it.
Yeah, it looks like Noah Baba's back in the midfield and Dahi McCallion's back in centre half.
So a bit of space here for McMonigal to get up this wing. Feeds it off to Max. Finds Damon Duffy. Flody's a bit closer this time. He looks to strike one this time. And it's just gone past the far post. A little better move from Fun Harps, Shane, and Ryan Flood, in fairness, it was a better chance to shoot from where he was.
Yeah, it's a good move. He always wants to get in his left foot, you know, and it was good interchange to play. Max Johnson kind of laying it off there as well. Damon Duffy feeds Flood, and it was unfortunate. Doesn't look too far away.
Yeah. Harps. Well, looks like they might try and give it a go here in the last 10 minutes. And the crowd are certainly staying on to see if they can get this equaliser. As the keeper, no doubt, takes his time here. Heffernan goes long to this far side. Looks like it's going to drift out. Just keeping Porter waste no time. Gets it back to McCallion. The crowd, who looks for this far side to McMonigal, who's had a good game tonight. Oh, Keith Cowan trying to play through the middle of the pitch. Not a good idea. They had numbers there, Wexford, and they just set the trap for him, Shane.
Yeah, no, Fun Harps got lucky there as well. Just it fell away from Aaron Dobbs that he couldn't give a ball straight down the middle there.
Yeah, Harps find it hard to break down this mid block here. McLaughlin on the ball, steps inside. He's late touch, a great ball. Can he slip it through the middle? No, he stays on it. There's a great ball in. Oh, Flood was on it. McLaughlin again. It was a super ball by the young lad. He turns inside again. A simple ball. Baba switches out wide. Piper's there in the right position again. He's done that numerous times tonight, Shane, whether midfield or back in the fence there.
Really, he can stuff out danger, you know, and he gets himself in great positions there.
So good ball up, but it's definitely a foul that time. And he's Lynch again, giving away the foul. They won't fear too many, Shane, because a big strong team, Wexford. They don't mind giving away too many frees, but sooner or later one of these could hurt you at the same time.
Yeah, and Damien Duffy, he's just says Ryan Flood, I'm going to take this one, so be interesting to see how you get on.
Yeah, maybe just a wee bit far out, is it, for attempting goal, but no doubt Damien Duffy's thinking either.
Yeah, you'll get a wee bit of pace on it here.
Yeah. Straight into the keeper's hands. Just a wee bit fired, maybe from that distance, was it? So Van Harps preparing our sub here. It's good to see as Ferrer come back into the fray after a lengthy absence. The ball goes straight through to Tim Heimer, not for the first time tonight, as Dahi McCallion gets on it quickly. Van Harps realising time is running out, so looking to get this ball forward. He's looked to switch it, but he just sliced across it, so he has tired legs, Shane, and a wee bit eager just to get the ball forward.
Yeah, I think so. You know, trying to get it, I suppose eagerness, and you're 1-0 down. You're trying to get to create a chance. Maybe just play it through the thirds if possible. But Dahi McCallion, once he hit that ball, he knew himself, you know. So
Dobbs looks knocked it off, but this is a wee chance for Harps.
Yeah, a wee bit of a chance here for a break because Hanratty's out of position here.
Up the right here, he's got a one-on-one, which he loves.
Yeah, Damien Duffy here in the back post, nobody marking him.
Oh, good tackle. It's well hooked across. Oh, Max Johnson just couldn't flick it on.
Piper did very well as well there, defended.
Yeah, so it's a collision here in the middle of the field, but it's going to break here to McMonigal. Goes back to Tim Heimer. And it's a great ball by Heimer out to McMonigal. Harps with numbers up forward here again, looking to make one of these count. It's a super switch, it's well read by Crawford. Good header by Porter, Back to McCallion again, who finds Baba. So again, Wexford just sitting in here now in a low block, just to absorb the Harps pressure. They're happy with their 1-0. Rightly so. Oh, just a wee bit ambitious there as it drifts out of play. So, is it going to be McMonigal, is it? Yeah, he's just running out of steam. He's a great game, Shane, in fairness, both defensively and also getting on the front foot for Van Harps and creating attacks. He's done well tonight.
Yeah, I think I think Shane McMonigal did very well. He landed on his left foot, and he's give absolutely everything. It's nice to see Elsewhere back on the pitch, but I thought Shane McMonigal did well and he put on an amazing shift.
So ball's well won in the air. Keith Karen hooks it on. Midfield's quite congested as Flood flicks it back in again, but it's can't find that blue shirt. Elsewhere gets his first touch. Oh, it's a great tackle. Webb got a bad bang on the head there, but he's done well tonight.
Yeah, he's done excellent, so yes. Rhys Webb's been fantastic all day, all evening.
Well, there's any doubts about Elsewhere getting back into the thick of the action. That was a good early one for him there.
Yeah, it was a good early one because it was testing his hamstring. He was full on sprint there when he came on, but he seems to be moving okay.
Yeah. So Rhys Webb still feeling the effects of that knock. Great header by Fair. Flood heads it on. Piper's there to go back to the keeper. He clears his line. Dobbs will challenge us with McCallion. Keith Karen wins the header, but Dobbs has put into a great positioning. Hanratty has got a great chance here. Oh, McCallion's done well and end up. He had sold him, but he recovered the situation very well there.
Yeah, he did. He covered on well there.
That's a good tackle there.
Yeah.
By Porter as Max Johnson looks to outrun this Wexford, but he just run out of play. So Wexford are going to be no panic, Shane, to take these throw-ins, free kicks, whatever it is. And
yeah, the game management comes into it now, that's for sure. I see a Piper there in between the two defenders, Rhys Webb there and Benjamin Lynch, so you've got this way, but the goalkeeper looks to be down here, getting away. The referee's jogging over to him to see if he needs a wee bit of attention.
Yeah.
And we're talking about game management, so maybe he needs something here. Yeah. They're calling the physio on.
Sub-keeper down there, Colin Cox going through his paces, but so we'll just maybe bring you the scores from around the grounds tonight as we're waiting here for this game to resume here. And I'll just start off here with as most games are almost finished, so Bray have beaten Kerry 3-2, a tight game there. Treaty have beaten Athlone, decent result for them tonight. Cove, a really good result tonight, beating Waterford 1-0. Galway are 4-0 winners over Longford Town, and of course 1-0 here still to Wexford. So that changes the league table a lot there. So above with a strong tackle as Crawford puts it back into the box, well laid off. This is McCann who just takes a heavy touch. It's just going out for a goal kick.
Yeah, McCann's put on some work as well. He's put on some shift in fairness to him on the midfield.
Lost a bit of blood earlier too. He's worked hard.
Yeah. I see everybody shuffling back in. I see Aaron Dobbs covering on there for McCann, and then he just swapped back over again. So everybody knows their role, It doesn't matter what position you're playing on the pitch, everybody's filling their role on as a defensive unit.
McCallion launches one forward. McCann is there. Here comes Ryan Flood. He's got a half jaw. He's put it on McElhaney's here. Just a wee bit, just again, just we know we can strike a ball, but we have more patience there, just in good positions.
Yeah, I suppose his confidence is up from the last game as well, and maybe just a wee ball and slip them down the side and that, you know. But I suppose if he hits one that goes on the top corner, you know, you'd be saying something different.
100%. So again, a wee bit of desperation. Sticking in that fourth whistle puts up 5 minutes here at Fun Park, so the home crowd sense they could get a chance here.
5 minutes additional time. Minimum 5 minutes additional time.
Good header by Keith Cowan. Would like to see the forwards a wee bit further forward, taking a chance, Shane. As that ball is back in. So a chance to get the ball in here. Max Johnson shows well, he lays it off. It's a decent ball into the box. Keeper thought about it, but he stays. It's a great header by Lynch again. He's been solid in the middle of the defence there with Douglas all night, who's since had to go off the field. Defended very well. McCallion looks to break into midfield, and he's done that very well. Looks now to lay it off to somebody. Not many options. Kevin Porter looks to take on the fullback, who's done well. Crawford clears the ball. Cowan lays it off here to McCallion. We're looking to get us into the box soon. Again, patient build up. Max Johnson gets on it. Porter will swing this one in, but again, it's well defended by Wexford. They're so determined to get these 3 points. Working their socks off as we come into the last couple minutes here at Fun Park. So Keith Cowan will look for Ellis here. He's really good in the air. He's glanced it onto Flood, who's a wee bit on his heels, but it's a corner for Harps. This stage, you'll take that.
Yeah,
you know, McCallion make their way up.
You know, it's a good enough option. You know, would have Ellis Ferrer up the left hand side. You know, he's good in the air, as I said before, and it was a good ball with Keith Cowan and Ryan Flood running off him. You know, so you've got Ellis Ferrer in there now. You've tall players. So we'll see what kind of delivery and how we go to see Aaron McLaughlin.
Douglas out of the equation too.
So we floating one here with goalkeepers.
It was 2 floating maybe. And keeper's going to take as much time as he can here. Tim Heinrich is on quickly here. It's a great ball out to the left.
Yeah, needs somebody to come short and somebody to go long for him. Yeah, there Aaron McLaughlin went short. Max Johnson went long there. And there's a wee bit of chance we're further up the field here.
Yeah. Goes into Noah, who flicks it on, but there's nobody behind him. A wee bit of desperation sticking on here as Kevin Porter looks to get on it. He'll look to go forward. He slipped it well into O'Donnell. He's back-heeled it.
Good ball in.
Yeah, nice dummy by Porter. Can he dink one to the back post? That's a good ball. Elsewhere steps inside. Oh, it's just taking a deflection. Again, it's that man Webb defending very well again.
Piper and Reese.
Yeah.
And Reese Webb there again.
Keith Cowan slips one through to Damien Duffy. He's in trouble here. Oh. We're going to simplify it here, get that ball in the box. McCallion again. Looks like he's going to launch this ball into the... It's a heavy touch by Max Johnson, who's just... He's giving away the foul as well. Dobbs has worked the socks off tonight, Shane, and he's probably in the...
It's bit of experience there dropping down. You know, in fairness to Max Johnson, you know, he dropped short for it. He probably shouldn't be dropping forward because he's a centre forward. He should be high up the pitch, but then that means somebody else should be dropping forward. You know, so maybe the midfielder's dropping and looking for it instead of Max himself.
Yeah. At this stage of the game, is get the ball into the box.
We're at that time, yeah.
Not Heffernan's first rodeo as he milks the clock again here. He just takes his time. And so it goes long again to this far side. As far heads it forward. We have chance here, but just miscontrolled by Corberley, but he's back on it. He's going to swing his right foot at it. Teamheimer gets on it.
This could be the last chance here of the game.
Yeah, last chance to win for Harps.
Yep.
They've gone short again. McKelly looks for Porter. He does launch one forward, looking for the Pacey Johnson. He gets on behind. Can he feed it back? He can. Sean O'Donnell gets on it. Oh, it's a wee chance for Baba here to get on it. It's a Duffy. Oh, it took a wicked deflection as well. So, Teamheimer, everybody in the box, Shane. Jump on there yourself, maybe.
Yeah, I think Teamheimer away he goes. Everybody's up, for this one. I would love to see an unswinger here coming on, but maybe the outswinger's going to work.
It's a wee chance here to give it to Duffy.
There, Abdul Short.
Yeah,
get it on.
It's a good ball. No, it's sweet. Oh yeah, that's a chance. Oh, he's missed his foot. He's missed his shot. It was Kevin Porter.
Yeah, that's it.
He just missed his shot. There was a big chance there for Shane at the end, maybe to get something out of it.
I suppose
credit to Wexford.
I was unlucky there by Kevin Porter. Just couldn't drop from him nicely. I absolutely credit to Wexford. They defended in numbers near the end. They came, they got their goal, and they contained, and they were Van Harps had to break them down. And they couldn't do it in the end.
Yeah, for sure. So, do you know what? Fair play to Wexford. They've come the whole way up. It's a long journey, as we well know, Shane, and their game plan has worked for them tonight. They absorbed a lot of pressure in the first maybe 15-20 minutes, but then they got into the game very well, and they grew in confidence, and they have to come out in the second half, the better team, and they got that goal that they were looking for.
Yeah, I think they got a good spell at the start of the second half. They got the goal, and then they were happy enough to contain, as you say, the game management. A few boys going down injured and taking time and breaking up the play in that, but that's football as well. You have to manage it that way. Good game plan, and they played a good bit of football as well. But they really, really contained then near the end. Van Harps were disappointed. They had they threatened and parts. But it's just unfortunate enough. I suppose Heffernan didn't really have a long range shots to deal with and stuff. But Van Harps would be disappointed that they couldn't get something out of this game.
Yeah, we have chances there to maybe get something, but full credit to Wexford, and no doubt the home supporters here appreciate an effort of this young Van Harps team. Shane, has no doubt about that. I'm not looking for excuses, but it's definitely a very young Van Harps team, and plenty of players are getting a bit more experience. And that's very important too, as they look to build for the future.
Aye, absolutely. And I suppose you can see that the young boys they have the ability to be out there. It's just getting that opportunity. It's really, really tough league. You can't expect them to be doing it. It's doing it, carrying the team and stuff as well. And it's just difficult. It's a building job at the minute, So it'll just take time, and it'll be a disappointing result for Van Harps tonight, and really, really good result for Wexford, and fair play to them, and all the best to their supporters as well. Coming up. So a safe trip back for the Wexford supporters as well.
Yeah, so just put perspective on it, that one tonight, Wexford are in 6th place on 25 points, but they're 3 points behind Bray, who are in 5th with a good win tonight. Trinity now have moved up into 7th place on 23 points, and Van Harps have dropped into 8th place on 21 points, so it's very tight around those final playoff places, Shane, so still plenty to play for both teams.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be